What's going on, people? It's your boy Kyron nowadays of aka the public school prodigy, and welcome to your daily football transfer update. There's only one place we can start today's show, and of course that's with Manchester United and Raphael Varane. As I mentioned in yesterday's show, talks between the Red Devils and Real Madrid have intensified over the weekend, and now it looks like the French defender could soon be a Manchester United player. According to the one and only Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United are completing the final paperwork for the deal, with the player scheduled to arrive in England next week to complete his medical. In terms of the deal itself, Varane will be signing a 4-year deal which will see him stay in the radar of Manchester until he turns 32. In return, Real Madrid will be receiving a fat €50 million sum for their player. So overall, a pretty good deal for both clubs. So question to you guys, do you think Varane and Jadon Sancho makes Manchester United a genuine title contender for next season? Let me know down in the comments. Next up, we move on to Liverpool, and it looks like the club might be saying goodbye to their thigh guard Jordan Shaqiri. The Swiss winger recently held an interview with Core Sport, where he admitted that he would like to seek a new challenge going into next season. Personally, I can see why Shaqiri is looking for something a bit different. It was always going to be a challenge trying to get into Liverpool's first 11, especially with the likes of Mane and Salah ahead of him. As to where Shaqiri could end up, it looks like the player is fishing for a move back to Serie A, preferably to Lazio, according to the player himself. Our next story takes us to the French capital, where Sky Sports are suggesting that PSG are still monitoring the situation around Paul Pogba. This, despite the fact that fans were literally hanging banners outside the stadium protesting against the move for the player, which all stems from drama at the Euros. Personally, I think that if this deal does go through, it would be a great move for all parties involved. PSG would be getting a world-class midfielder, and Manchester United won't be losing a player for free, because let's not forget, Paul Pogba's contract does expire at the end of this season, and there's no indication that he'll be signing an extension anytime soon. Now then, before we move on to the quickfire round of transfer news, let's take a look at the Moemish of the week, aka the biggest footballing goof over the last 7 days.
It's time for the Moemish of the week. Take a look and enjoy.
Derby manager, Premier League legend, and professional Shrek lookalike Wayne Rooney was caught in 4K having a bit too much fun out in the town. Someone even said Wayne Rooney gets caught every 4 years like it's the World Cup. This man is an absolute legend. So Wayne Rooney, congratulations. You win the inaugural Moemish of the week. Finally, we move on to the quickfire round of transfer news. Tottenham have agreed a deal with Sevilla to bring in Spanish winger Bryan Gil. As part of the deal, Tottenham will pay Sevilla €21 million, along with sending Eric Lamela the other way. Sticking in Spain, Barcelona have given their French winger Ousmane Dembele an ultimatum regarding his future at the club. According to Spanish outlet Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona have told the French winger that if he does not extend his contract at the club, he will not be selected to play any games next season. And finally, Sky Sports are reporting that Ben White is expected to have his medical at Arsenal on Wednesday ahead of his £50 million move to the London club from Brighton. And that was your daily transfer update. If you like what you saw, how's about leaving a like and maybe even subscribing? I'll be back tomorrow with another round of transfer news. Until then, keep it real.